Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and in today's video we are checking out some cases from TOTALLEE. We've got 4 different cases and 3 different designs to look at today, and a huge thank you for TOTALLEE for sending these over for the purpose of review. Of course they're going to be linked in the description down below, but let's take a look. Okay, so here we have the cases, and we've got 4 total cases that we're going to be looking at. However, 2 of them are going to be the same design, just slightly different colours. So let's just get straight into it with case number 1. Now the branding on these cases is very minimal. I'm actually not sure which case we're going to be looking at first, so this is going to be as much a surprise for me as it is for you guys. Now I am a fan of the branding and just in general the minimal packaging side of things. All you basically get is a bag inside the box here with the case in there, TOTALLEE branding on the front and a little bit of information on the back. As you can see, a slim and minimal phone case, and at the top here you can see 1% goes to charity. You've got a 2-year warranty and it is 100% recyclable materials. And then we have the website TOTALLEE case down the bottom here, but like I mentioned, everything is going to be linked in that description down below. Okay, so getting into the packaging here, it kind of reminds me like opening a pack of trading cards, for example, and what we have here is the super thin case. Now this one comes in at $39. It's available in 8 different colors, and the one that I have here is the natural titanium. You can also get it with MagSafe for a little bit more at $39. And just taking a very quick look around before we get into actually putting it on the device, you can see the camera control button just here is going to be that cutout shape. You've got all your ports down the bottom, all of your buttons are going to be covered, you've got the camera housing, so looking pretty good and extremely minimal for now. But just moving on to the next case here, again we've got the same unboxing experience, same bag experience as well, and I'm pretty sure from the feel of it this is going to be a slightly thicker case again, but this one here is the only one they've actually sent me with MagSafe. This is the clear grip case, again $39 with MagSafe and $35 without, and only available in this one colorway, which of course is the clear option with these nice metallic buttons. However, the non-MagSafe one I'm pretty sure doesn't have the metal buttons in it, but again we will have a look at that in just a moment. We've then got, I think, another slim case, and this one's going to be the same slim case as the first one, but it's going to be in the black colorway, and again if you do want to have that sort of more stealthy minimal design, then this is a great option. Now although it does say that it's kind of more of a frosted black, for example, there is no way that you're going to be seeing the Apple logo or anything through the case itself. It is a complete blackout case, which some people may really like. Which then means that the last case that we're going to be having here is again the clear grip case, but this is going to be the version without MagSafe. Now like I mentioned, it also doesn't come with any sort of metallic buttons. This is basically just going to be one of your more standard clear grip cases. It's going to be TPU, it's going to kind of just be that sort of standard see-through, but again if that's something you're into, it's a very minimal design. However, a little bit lacking in features because no MagSafe, it is just going to be a standard TPU case, so maybe not my favourite out of all 4, but we'll see exactly how it gets on once we get it onto the device here, but I think I'm definitely going to miss MagSafe here. So here we have the 4 different case options. Now like I mentioned, you can get a super slim case with MagSafe, but I don't have that one to hand at the moment, but we can see how strong the MagSafe is with the clear grip case. So in terms of doing the MagSafe test with the MagSafe wallet here, the Mag from Andar, again that's only going to be applicable to this one singular case. So let's just go in reverse order for the fit side of things. So I've got my iPhone 16 Pro here, recently unboxed. I'm going to put the unboxing and first impressions video in the description down below, but this here is the clear grip case. And if you've ever bought a TPU clear case, you know exactly what you're getting yourself in for. Obviously all of your buttons are going to be covered. You've got a covered power button here. The camera control side of things is going to be a pretty deep groove. The side of the cases is pretty thick in terms of the overall protection side of thing, which I'm not complaining about, but you do actually have to get your finger in there to get access to the camera control. You've got all of your cutouts extremely precise on the bottom here for the speaker side of thing, and of course the USB-C, and then on the other side you've got your volume up, down and action button. Again, because it is a TPU case, it's going to be extremely clicky because all it really is just a softer pass through to the buttons themselves. Now of course from the back there you do have the raised lip around the camera side of things, so in regards to the overall protection it does a pretty good job. Now it's an ultra thin design, not so much as the actual ultra thin case itself, but we do have 0.04 inches in regards to the overall thickness that adds to the iPhone 16 Pro. So realistically it does a very good job. Now I do have a screen protector on my phone at the moment, a glass tempered screen protector, but as you can see here there's not too much of a lip around the front here, so if you are going to be putting it face side down, definitely something to look out for if you don't have a screen protector installed. And of course it's not going to be the grippiest of case in terms of the overall fit, just being a standard TPU. You are going to get a little bit of give on either side and also down the bottom of the USB-C side of things, but like I mentioned, it's still a pretty good case, although be a little bit standard. Like I mentioned, all of your buttons are extremely clicky and very tactile. I've got no issues whatsoever. And then of course we get to the camera control side of things. Now with the camera control, you know exactly exactly where it is because of that deep groove that you've got there, and it's not actually hard to go in and use all of the controls that you need to. So again, with the TPU case, a little bit thicker around the edges there, definitely something to look out for in the future. Obviously taking the case off is super easy to do, and next up then we have the ultra slim case in this black model here. Now this thing is extremely thin. Like I mentioned with this particular case, it's not really there for the overall protection side of things. Yes, it's going to protect against scuffs here and there, but not the most protective case out there. And that's because it comes in at 0.02 inches, so it is extremely slim and extremely minimal, not necessarily all there for the protection. You can see you've got your covered power button, your camera control is completely exposed here, so it just feels like you're pressing it on your standard iPhone like you normally would. It doesn't really feel like there's a case there at all. Again, looking around the other side, you've got your action button, volume up and down, all completely covered, but again still very tactile and super easy to use. And then along the bottom here, you've got some of the most precise cutouts that I've ever seen on a case here for the speaker and the USB-C side of things. You still have some pretty good protection around the back here for the camera. It's still going to be really raised up, and yes, that does mean it's going to rock extremely on the table, but in terms of the overall protection side of things, I think if you're putting it backside down, you are still going to get that camera protection, maybe not just the drop protection side of things. And then we get onto the MagSafe side of things. Now on the TOTALLEE website, it does say that it is compatible with MagSafe wireless charging. Now the wireless charging side of things, yes, but not necessarily from a MagSafe standpoint. The magnets just aren't very strong to reach through the case to get to any accessory you're going to be using. For me, I've got a bedside charger that is MagSafe and a car charger as well, and this case does not work at all. So yes, not necessarily from the MagSafe side of things, but wireless charging is no problem at all. And then just really quick, going back to the ultra slim case in this natural titanium color, all of these same features as the black case, although for some reason this one, the fit is extremely tight, but then again, that's not a bad thing. The case isn't going to be going anywhere. This is what this one's going to be looking like. You got all of the same buttons, all the same cutouts and everything like that, just in a slightly different colorway. And then we have the clear grip case with MagSafe, which is the most feature packed case out of all of these ones here. You've still got that same super nice clear design that isn't going to yellow or fade over time. You've still got that 0.03 thickness, so it's extremely thin, but of course you've got the addition of MagSafe. And along with the MagSafe side of things, the buttons are upgraded as well with this nice metallic look to them also. But in general, I think this is probably the best case out of all four. Now as you can see here, you can see the thickness side of things, you can see the cutouts here for the speaker and the USB-C, so it has a ton of drop protection if you are going to be dropping onto a harder floor, for example, which I can't say the same for the ultra slim ones. Like I mentioned, you've got those super nice magnetic buttons on the power button, volume up and also down, and also on the action button. And down the bottom here, you've got all of your cutouts for the USB-C and speaker, and I've had no issues using multiple different cables in this particular case. And of course, you've got your camera housing around the back, you've got a ton of protection here, nothing at all at the top here, but a super nice minimal design. So placing the phone backside down is no issue at all, and for some reason, you've also got more of a lip on the front here. Although it's the same as the clear grip case that we looked at previously, and just with MagSafe, it offers a ton more protection around the lip side of things, even with a tempered glass screen protector. And then of course, you've got the MagSafe side of things, and these are some of the strongest magnets I've ever seen on a case. Now I'm not sure whether it's because of the TPU finish, because it is extremely grippy, but just in general, the combination of the magnets and this super sticky TPU, it does a great job at keeping on all of your accessories. If you're also using it in the car with a car charger or a bedside nightstand, for example, the magnet side of things here are extremely strong, so nothing to worry about when it comes to MagSafe. And because the case itself is so thin, any MagSafe accessories on the back here, it's not really going to add much bulk to the overall device itself. And then of course we get to the camera control button side of things. Now this case does offer a ton of protection on the edge here, so it's going to be a little bit thicker on the sides and on the bottom and top, but the camera control button is still super easy to get to with this nice groove that they've dug out here. If you want to use it in portrait or landscape, you're going to have no issues whatsoever, and just in general, I do think that having a slightly deeper groove just kind of gives a little bit more satisfaction in regards to making sure that you're getting in there and doing all of the camera control that you need to. But the one thing that I'm not a huge fan of course, is the TPU finish. If you do have slightly oily or greasy or wet hands, for example, especially in this particular case, fingerprints are going to show up like crazy. Now with my one here that I've got the titanium white iPhone, so you can't really see it all that much, but if I do take the case off and kind of hold it at a particular angle, you may be able to see some of the grime and fingerprints and just that sort of TPU sludge, I guess, that you get sometimes with the TPU case. It's not necessarily the most premium out there, but again, coming in around $35 or $39 depending on which one you go go for, is still a pretty good option overall, but maybe not for the darker variants of the iPhone. But still, like I mentioned, out of the 4 cases that we've had a look at today, this one is definitely my favourite, mainly just for the MagSafe side of things. I've been using MagSafe since day one, since it pretty much came out, and all of my accessories, chargers, wireless chargers, car mounts, all use MagSafe, so if it doesn't have MagSafe on a case, it's kind of a no-go for me, no matter how minimal. But that's going to do it, guys, for the TOTALLEE case lineup for the iPhone 16 Pro. Of course, let me know in the comment section down below which case you're using at the moment, and if you do want to pick up a very minimal case, I think this is a great option to do so, especially coming in at that $35 price tag. Also, with the super minimal case, you can get it with MagSafe for $39, so overall a pretty good value for a super slim case, but just don't expect too much when it comes to the overall protection side of things. That's definitely where the clear grip case shines, but again, I wouldn't go for the one that doesn't have MagSafe because it's just a standard TPU case. The one with MagSafe has the nicer buttons, it feels a little bit stronger, and in general you've got the MagSafe on there for all of your wireless accessories. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below, and if you've got any questions or comments about any other cases available or anything about the iPhone 16 Pro, let me know in the comments section down below. If you're not already subscribed, now's a great time to do so. It is iPhone season, so we've got a ton of videos coming up, and of course once you've hit that subscribe button, don't forget to turn on notifications so you're notified anytime I post a video here on the channel. I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.